American Top 40.
From Hollywood, this is Casey Kasem on AT40. Don McLean wrote and recorded a song that so far is the biggest seller of 1972. And when reporters and interviewers ask McLean what the lyrics mean, about all he'll say is that the song is dedicated to Buddy Holly. So who's Buddy Holly? Well, he was a singing star of the late 50s, who along with Ritchie Valens and the Big Bopper died in a plane crash exactly 13 years ago. Lillian Roxon, author of the Rock Encyclopedia, wrote this about Holly. He was one of the giants of early rock, a figure so important in the history of popular music that it's impossible to hear a song on the charts today that does not owe something to the tall, slim, bespectacled boy from Lubbock, Texas. Now, does that seem like heavy praise for a singer who was dead at 23? Maybe. How about this? Buddy Holly was the first and last person I ever really idolized as a kid. That was Don McLean talking.
The hits from coast to coast.
1957 was also the year a young singer named Charles Hardin Holley was starting to shine. Nicknamed Buddy, he was an innovator in the studio, double-tracking his voice and using a two-guitar, bass, and drums lineup. Along with producer Norman Petty, Buddy Holly recorded some classic rock songs. Songs like Peggy Sue, Maybe Baby, and Rave On. But Buddy's time in the limelight was short. On February 3rd, 1959, Buddy was killed in an airplane crash that also took the lives of the Big Bopper and Ritchie Valens. From the summer of 1957, here's Buddy Holly and the Crickets with their memorable #1 smash, That'll Be the Day.
Well, that'll be the day when you say goodbye.
From 1957, that's Buddy Holly with That'll Be the Day. We're up to the top 10 in our special American Top 40 countdown of the Giants of Rock and Roll. And at number 10 is a rock pioneer whose entire recording career lasted less than 2 years. But during that time, before his death at age 21 in a tragic plane crash, he became one of rock's most important pioneers. Between 1957 and 1959, this man wrote and recorded such classic songs as Not Fade Away, Rave On, Peggy Sue, and a song he recorded as a member of the Crickets. Here's Buddy Holly. The 10th most influential act of the rock era, according to DJs around the world. That's Buddy Holly with That'll Be the Day. A man whose recording career lasted less than 2 years. And yet, he's still remembered as one of the greatest of the rock pioneers.
Hits from